What is going on, everybody? It is me, it's the Anarchy Red Eagle here, and we are here for your Monday night review for August 4th, 2014, guys. And what did I think about Monday Night Raw? Well, guys, let's get right into it. Raw starts out with Randy Orton and Roman Reigns video package, and if you watched Raw last week, you saw what Randy Orton, he did his Viper stick. He put a beating on Roman Reigns with a little help from Kane, and then eventually put Roman Reigns through the announcer table. Not once, guys. Randy Orton had to take 2 RKOs to Roman Reigns before he got him through that table. But hey, twice the charm, I guess. So what other way? Guys, what other way will we start Raw besides with Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, the Authority, I guess you could call them, and Seth Rollins and Cain? Of course we're going to start this way. And Triple H did a couple interesting things here tonight, guys. He kind of trolled us about the WWE Network, because we all know, guys, that the WWE Network has been drawing the greatest numbers so far. And guys, let's face it, nobody likes hearing about the network. It sucks hearing about the network, because we hear him talk about the network 20 times a show. So of course he trolls us and trolls us, gets the crowd into it, everybody's into it. And throughout this promo, he just keeps talking about it. And Triple H is hyping up SummerSlam. It's gonna be the Beast versus the 15-time champion who nobody cares about, John Cena. And after he's done hyping up SummerSlam, Triple H says there will be a Beat the Clock challenge between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. And Dean Ambrose will face Del Rio, Alberto Del Rio, and Seth Rollins will face Rob Van Dam. And I'm thinking, alright, this is good. You get these two facing each other, facing opponents. We got 2 good wrestling matches, 2 Beat the Clock challenges to see what the stipulation will be at SummerSlam. So that is definitely good. And what do I think about the Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose feud? It's my favorite feud right now, guys. I'm really enjoying it. I'm definitely enjoying it, guys. It's been fun. It's been great. I'm enjoying it. It's my favorite feud right now. I think they both add things to the table. Dean Ambrose being the face, the fan favorite, who's going to do anything he can to get his hands on the heel, Seth Rollins. Then, of course, we have Stephanie McMahon, a 4th generation McMahon, talking about how there will be a contract signing between her and Brie Bella. And guys, I really do not give a rat's ass about either of these two guys. It doesn't interest me. It just doesn't, guys. I'm sorry. If it interests you, hey, leave a comment saying it interests you. But guys, to me, just not getting it to me, guys. It just isn't. Alright, guys. So then, it's time for Randy Orton. It's his turn for the promo, guys. But in the middle of this promo, after, taking the slowish Viper promo, Roman Reigns interrupts. I'm like, alright, let's see what Roman Reigns got. I thought Roman Reigns was going to make his way down to the ring, but Roman Reigns is staring him down in the aisle. I'm like, alright, this is pretty damn cool. Roman Reigns showing he's a badass. This is good. And, basically he's talking about, you know what? You say the Viper's back, but I'm still here. So if you're back, that means I took your best beating, and I'm still standing. Of course, Randy Orton's getting all ready. He wants to beat Roman Reigns tonight. And Roman Reigns continues and says he will beat the Viper's ass. And of course, Orton's angry. He's ready to pounce, guys. But Triple H, he acts as a moderator and sets up a match against Randy Orton and Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, guys. So it finally happened. They finally announced it. they finally announced a big match between Randy Orton and Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. That's good, guys. I mean, it's probably a middle to late match, and it'll probably be right before the Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose match. I don't know, guys. Roman Reigns and Randy Orton feud. Everybody thought it was going to be Triple H and Roman Reigns, but I think Roman Reigns could have a good match with Randy Orton. Randy Orton's a very good wrestler. I think they could have a good match. It's a pretty... It feels kind of like... I don't know. It kind of just feels kind of right. It feels like they're just battling out. These two dudes just hate each other. They're battling out. Nobody likes each other. Randy Orton's there because he lost his title opportunity against Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, and Roman Reigns is still brewing against that feud against Evolution. And then, guys, it gets a little bit better as we see Roman Reigns is going to take on the Demon Kane. Don't know why they still call him the Demon. And a last man standing match. So, guys, what did I think about this? I mean, it starts off as Raw usually starts off, but guys, I've got to say it's a little more interesting than it usually starts off. I mean, the promos are about the same, but we got to see Roman Reigns cut a pretty interesting promo from the aisle, and then we get a last man standing match out of it, and 2 matches later on the show, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then we see Kane versus Roman Reigns. Obviously, it's a last man standing match, so it's gonna have to be it's gonna have to be at least brutal. You know, there were multiple throws, or both wrestlers got thrown into the ring barriers a couple times, and ring steps by both men. I mean, heck, good, man. More violence the better for these last man standing matches. It shows that these two will do anything to beat each other. It shows the animosity between each other. And then we saw something we rarely see. We see kendo shots. Both the WWE today usually do not see kendo shots by Kane, and a ring step shot to the head to Roman Reigns. On Raw, I'm like, alright, getting a little pumped up. I'm like, alright, this is good. I'm just thinking, man, I haven't seen this like in a long time. I haven't seen a physical shot. I haven't seen a physical match like this in a very, very long time. And next, Roman Reigns reverses, and Kane bounces off the chair in the corner by Roman Reigns. And that's another big, you know, a bit, not really big physical thing, but, you know, just something that adds on to the match. And, of course, you get the favorite part of the match. Roman Reigns throws Kane into the steps, standing up to the ramp. And we get to my favorite part, where Roman Reigns takes out a table, guys. And the Superman punch is reversed into a sick, and I mean sick, clothesline through a table, almost flawless. And Roman Reigns, of course, being the good guy he is, gets up at 9. And then, you know, a little more brutal, Roman Reigns DDTs Kane on the chair. I'm like, oh man, this is a good match, guys. I was almost hoping it would end with that big choke slam through the table, because that was as perfect for me just how to end it. And then we see Roman Reigns DDTing Kane on a chair. Perfect. Like I said, I'm already happy with this match. I'm surprised with all the matches that get Austin chants. This getting an Austin chant? Are you kidding me? This crowd, you know, they were into the match. They just weren't into chanting that much. And then Roman Reigns hits a big Superman punch, guys, and sets up the spear. And Kane reverses it into a chokeslam hold. But Roman Reigns reverses it again, runs into the rope, spears it again. Kane cannot get up. He cannot get up. And Roman Reigns wins in a last man standing match. So I'm like, alright, this is good. I'm liking this, guys. We got the first, it was like a 15-minute match, 15-minute last man standing match, kendo stick shots, chair shots, not chair shots, using chairs, using barricades, using whatever they could, ring steps, anything. Guys, this was a great match. It got me pumped for Raw. Great thing. I would rather have saw in the main event, but heck, it started up Raw to a nice kickstart. And then we come back from commercial and we see, we know we're going to see a Brock Lesnar or John Cena video package. I'm like, alright, this should be pretty interesting. I think this is what they did for the CM Punk. I'm like, that should be pretty interesting. And then we see, I'm just like, alright, what's going to happen here? Are they going to make it good? Are they going to make it bad? Because I heard Brock Lesnar wasn't going to be on the show, so I'm like, man, they have to make this good. Because he's not going to be on the show. I'm like, man, this better be good. Or, people aren't going to be excited for it. I mean, I wasn't that excited till I saw this video package. Brock Lesnar, the beast, Brock Lesnar was on his game. Brock Lesnar talked about how he doesn't give a damn, he doesn't give two shits, he doesn't give a fuck. He said every freaking thing you could think of. This is not the PG era, folks, anymore. This is the Brock Lesnar era. I have never seen somebody take it that far in the PG era for a long time. Heck, it was awesome. Brock Lesnar looked like a badass, and he is a badass. He beat people up. He could beat anybody up. Anybody in the world. Pretty much, I mean, besides a few trained professionals in the UFC. But he could beat almost anybody up. I guarantee you, anybody who watches this video, he could. I wouldn't last 3 seconds with Brock Lesnar. I'll say it right here. I can't last 3 seconds with him. Please. No, I'm not even going to get a ring with Brock Lesnar. That's not happening. But Brock says he likes hurting people, and he wants to feel. He wants his opponents to feel the pain he feels. I'm thinking, all right, Brock Lesnar's on his game. Then I'm listening to John Cena. I'm like, John Cena, where's his pride at? Where's the pride that he's got to beat this beast? He's got to beat the beast. He's got to defend his championship. Where's that pride at? Where's it at? Or is this really... I know I'm going to face Brock Lesnar. I'm going to get the ass kicking of a lifetime. And all I've got to say is, come get some. Come get some. Come get some. If any of you guys have Netflix, I'm sure a lot of you do, go look up Blue Mountain State. And if you see the coach, he has the same exact slogan. Just go see Blue Mountain State. Go look it up. It's a football comedy about this college Division III team, I believe. It's funny. And go look up the coach. Just go look him up. Go watch him. He has the same exact slogan. I'm going to have to remember that guy's name now, because that's what I'm going to start calling him. I'm going to start calling my coach from Blue Mountain State, because that's what he is. That guy has the same exact slogan. The only difference is that guy is actually funny. He's not. John Cena is not funny. So next, guys, after I got that out of the way, I just thought that was funny. I was just thinking, like, he got the same slogans from the guy in Blue Mountain State. Remember, guys, go check that out. It's a funny thing. So next, guys, with Damien Sandow's Act of the Week, we see Damien Sandow acting as a Sooner because, of course, they're in Texas, Longhorn State, baby. And of course, he's making fun of them, and then we hear this announcement: a former world's strongest man, former world heavyweight champion. I'm like, why don't they do this with every superstar? Why don't they do that? It makes them sound like really more legit. Like, it makes Mark Henry sound like a badass. I respected Mark Henry after I started hearing all that stuff. I knew what it was all about, but I don't know, I just respected him more. And then we see, and of course, Mark Henry beats Damien Sandow by the world's strongest slam, wearing his pride, not his Oklahoma Sooners, the Longhorns shirt. And then, Adam Rose has a little skiff of mirror from the WWE studio horror film. I think it's like Oculus or something. He sees himself in a suit, and he stares in the mirror and flees the room. Not really interested in it. I mean, Adam Rose is okay, but I didn't really find it funny. So we have just finished the first hour of Raw. I've got to say, one of the best first hours of Raw I've seen, probably. Pretty good. First hour is pretty brutal usually, but this was pretty good. And how do we start off the second hour? With a Beat the Clock Challenge, Dean Ambrose taking on Alberto Del Rio. I was just like, alright, I'm expecting a 5-minute match here, 6, 7, maybe even 8 minutes. You know, see Del Rio with his vintage kick in the corner. You know, Ambrose is throwing the ring barrier and suplexes Del Rio on the outside. I'm like, alright, pretty good match. I'm like, wait a second, this match is going on pretty long. And then Ambrose is sent into the steel post many times. Alberto Del Rio's working on them. I'm like, dang, this is a good match. We're getting in there pretty deep. And then Ambrose starts his comeback. I'm like, alright, this is where it ends. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. And then Del Rio sends Ambrose up the top rope. It's a big kick to Ambrose on his knees. And Ambrose rolls out of the ring before Del Rio, of course, can get the pin. I'm like, they're going to commercial. This is going to be a pretty long match. I'm like, yes, Dean Ambrose in a long match. With Alberto Del Rio, not the greatest wrestler, but Dean Ambrose in a match, a long match. That's good. I'm glad we get to see that. It's actually fun to watch a long match, WWE. Give us more of those 2 15-plus minute matches on Raw to start. I'm just like, yes, give me more. I want more. This gets me hooked on Raw. So then we see Ambrose hitting a big tornado DDT. And then, you know, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting pumped for Dean Ambrose. And then Del Rio sends Ambrose off the top with a huge impact. I don't even know what it's called. Then Del Rio's working on his arm throughout the match. And then Del Rio's going for the cross arm breaker, but Ambrose reverses it into a dirty deed. Gets the 3. He beats Alberto Del Rio with a time of 15 minutes and 42 seconds. Almost a 16-minute match. When is the last time we saw a 16-minute match at WWE? Period. Pay-per-views, WrestleMania. I don't care. We haven't seen that in a long time. 2 15-plus minute matches on Raw. That's all I've got to say. Then we get a recap of Stephanie McMahon and Brie Bella's video package. Like I said, I'm not really into it. Not interested into it, guys. But if you're interested, come tell me, guys. But I'm not really interested into it. Let me get a drink here, guys, and we'll continue. That's some good iced tea. And then we see Alexander Rusev versus Sin Cara. Oh, wait, we didn't see it. It wasn't even shown on TV, guys. It was shown on the WWE app. Why? I'm not downloading the app. I don't know why you just don't show us a 30-second match. Whatever. Like, really? If Raw went on 3 hours, 10 minutes, and 30 seconds, that would have been too long? Alright. So after the match, Lana usually does her usual promo, but she shows a picture of Obama and Putin. Now, Obama's holding a little dog, and Putin's holding a cougar. I mean, I hate Russia, of course. I'm a USA. I live in USA, but holding the cougar? Props up to that guy. That's badass, but, you know, Putin, 2 thumbs down, but that's badass. Then, of course, Colter comes out, and he cuts a promo about who Jack Swagger's fighting this for. He's fighting it for Rick. He's fighting it for some doctor who work hard. And, of course, he gets this big USA, 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 USA. Of course you're going to get that. You know, people are saying, free Cesaro. Oh man, it's funny. Because Cesaro just jobbed out the Swagger last Friday, tapping out. And who would have thought Swagger's going to get the first main event push before Cesaro does. They're trying to bring Cesaro down, but no. They're trying to bring Cesaro down, but no. And Cesaro is now a face, and they're still not letting him use a swing. Why, WWE? They're trying to bring Cesaro down. Colter backs into the corner while Lana and Rusev stare him down in the corner after, Rusev attacked Swagger with the Russian flag and, just clotheslining off the flag outside the ring. And Lana is like, we, the people, mocking it, how she does it, mocking it. I'm like, alright, that's pretty interesting. I mean, obviously Rusev is one-dimensional, USA versus America, but, I'm into it, I'm not gonna fret about that. And next we get to see who else but the jobber and Tony Cesaro versus the former jobber, Dolph Ziggler. And I'm like, if Dolph Ziggler is facing anybody else, I'm happy, but really has to be Cesaro. Cesaro's going to drop out to him. So Cesaro was in control early, just playing around with Ziggler. And then Cesaro hits a big backbreaker. And guys, Cesaro, man, he was so good. But now, he got jobbed out to Ziggler. Ziggler hits the zigzag out of nowhere. It's over. So then Ziggler and The Miz stare down, and Ziggler attempts a super kick, but Miz jumps out of the way. And of course, Miz is doing that thing where he doesn't want to hurt his face and all that good stuff. He doesn't want to hurt his face. So next we have a Paige interview, and Paige, she's acting sarcastic with her actions against AJ Lee, and mocks AJ Lee. Just a little thing. We didn't get to see any action between those two, but just a little interview that I found entertaining. And you see video of AJ Lee getting pushed off the stage by Paige. And then we get to see Ryback and Curtis Axel versus Goldust and Stardust. What is going on with Cody Rhodes? Please tell me in the comment section, what is going on with this man? What are they doing to Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes as Stardust? What is this? I hate this. Can we just have Cody Rhodes be a good wrestler? Nope. We couldn't have them just face off one-on-one. Nope. We have to have Stardust and Goldust. Maybe they face off at WrestleMania. It'll just feel so overused by then nobody will even care anymore, guys. That's what gets me annoyed, but no one's going to even care at WrestleMania time. So, Stardust has this unique movement, this unique moveset, and, Ryback and Curtis Axel did their thing. They tagged out many times, but he beats Curtis Axel what they call Dark Matter. Yep, that's where Cody Rhodes is today, guys. That's all I've got to say. Next, we have Triple H and Stephanie McMahon backstage in their office when Kane comes in. And for how many times, guys? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50,000. Kane comes in and takes off his mask and leaves. Why? Please tell me Kane's retiring. Nobody needs to see this guy anymore. He's stale. Give him something new, please. After Daniel Bryan left him, that should have been it. They should have the big payoff match with Daniel Bryan, like at SummerSlam or something. That should have been it for Kane, really. It should have. And then we're into our third hour of Raw, and I'm not disappointed yet, guys. I'm strangely not that disappointed. First hour was definitely better. The second hour was Dolph Ziggler won. About average. Yeah, we'll go about average. Third hour, we see Chris Jericho versus Luke Harper. I'm like, yes, another good wrestling match to start off. And Luke Harper, it was strange because Eric Rowan at first was only by Luke Harper's side. We didn't see any of Bray Wyatt early on. It was a very ground-based attack by Harper early on. Sorry for my voice crack there, guys. But Jericho hit a nice behind the head enziguri kick. Jericho still got some good moves in him, guys. He's definitely got some good moves. I'm still liking Jericho. Definitely interesting. Then we see a big Sorry, guys. I definitely messed that up. Mizuko Driver by Harper. We've got that Mizuko Driver. It's pretty interesting. I like that Mizuko Driver. It's pretty cool. Nobody in the WWE uses it, so it's a good move. I'm really liking that. Then we see a big boot by Harper, his usual stick, big boot, what he usually does. Then a sit-down powerbomb by Luke Harper, and he gets a 2 count. Was that better than Batista's powerbomb? Was it better, guys? Leave in the comment section if you think Luke Harper hit a better Batista bomb than Batista has since he's come back. And he's going to be coming back soon since Guardian Galaxy's coming out, guys. I'm going to see that movie pretty soon, guys. And tell me what you thought about the movie. Because I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to go see it. So tell me what you thought of it, guys. I heard it got good reviews. Heard Batista was good in it. But just tell me what you think. And then Chris Jericho puts Harper in the walls of Jericho. I'm like, alright, what's going on here? Then Bray Wyatt comes out with the lights turn off. And Jericho is delivering code records to everybody. He's delivering it to Harper. He's delivering it to Rowan. And then Wyatt hits Jericho from behind. And, you know what's coming here. He hits a Sister Abigail. But Michael Cole's like, well, Bray Wyatt showed Chris Jericho he doesn't need backup. Wait, he used them to get his hit from behind. How does that make sense, Michael Cole? How does that make sense, Michael Cole? And next, definitely not the highlight of the evening, we see Fandango with Hornswoggle and Diego Summer Rae and Layla. Diego beats Fandango, and Diego and the little bull beat down Fandango after they're running around Fandango. What is this? This isn't wrestling. This ain't wrestling, guys. Alright, guys. Next, we see a Randy Orton interview. Like, okay. We get off of that stuff, and we see Randy Orton interview. And Randy Orton's, talking now. I want to see what I did to Roman Reigns. We see the video package, and then we see Randy Orton's like, at SummerSlam, that exact same thing's going to happen. I'm like, alright. Randy Orton. Alright, Randy Orton, you got the spotlight. And then we see Bo Dallas versus Rtruth. Bo Dallas, the comedy relief. And Bo Dallas, it was a short match, and Bo Dallas wins by holding onto the pants of Rtruth. Oh, he cheated, guys. He cheated. He's such a bad boy. That's what I felt I was watching. And Bo Dallas, takes his victory lap, and Rtruth's like, what the hell, man? What the hell is this? You're an ass. Plain and simple, you're an ass. Bo Dallas is like, hey, man, I won. And, Rtruth starts attacking him, and Bo Dallas gets the upper hand. And that ends that. Then we come back with a Bray Wyatt again. Bray Wyatt on the show twice. Talking about why he's different. Talking about he's got the whole world in his hands. Bray Wyatt is like, hey man, I'm different. I'm up here, you're down there kind of promo. And next we get to see Rob Van Dam versus Seth Rollins. Woohoo! 15-minute wrestling match. Nope. Before the match, the Authority swaps opponents from Rob Van Dam to Heath Slater. I'm like, alright, when's Dean Ambrose coming out? Soon enough, Dean Ambrose decides to watch the match on the outside. I'm like, alright, what's Dean Ambrose going to do? Dean Ambrose starts, distracting Seth Rollins, starts ripping Seth Rollins' Money in the Bank contract up. And then out of nowhere, Heath Slater beats Seth Rollins with a roll-up. Dean Ambrose did his stick, putting popcorn, Coke, JBL's hat into the briefcase. Everything's going on, guys. Everything. And Dean Ambrose is going to pick the stipulation of Friday night, where I will be doing a review on Friday Night SmackDown, guys, so make sure to watch that. And this Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose keeps getting better, guys. It keeps getting better. Now time for the main event. Let me get another sip. My voice is getting hoarse. Stephanie McMahon and Brie Bella contract signing. Brie Bella and Stephanie McMahon go back and forth. What's going to happen? I'm going to win. I'm going to do it. I'm going to beat you at SummerSlam. And Brie Bella was talking about, I'm doing this for everybody you screwed over. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. That's literally what it sounded like in the arena, guys. This big CM Punk chant, guys. And I understand you like CM Punk, but just let it go, guys. CM Punk ain't coming back anytime soon, if ever. And then, oh my god, Stephanie McMahon hits Niki Bella, and then Triple H throws Brie Bella into the corner. Oh my god, what's happening here? And then Stephanie McMahon hits a pedigree on Niki Bella. Oh my god, no, who cares? Who really cares? And then Stephanie McMahon slams Brie Bella head against the table. She slapped Triple H, trying to get away. And then Stephanie McMahon pedigrees Brie Bella, and they end the show by kissing Triple H. Alright guys, that's how Raw ended. What did I think of it? We're gonna give it above average 6.5 out of 10, guys. I found it interesting. There are some good spots. 2 great wrestling matches, couple funny things, couple bad things, guys. So guys, I'm gonna see, guys. Do you want to know anything? Do you want to ask me any questions, guys? So if you're watching me right now, there's probably 1 or 2 people watching me right now, not at the YouTube channel, but if you want to ask me a question, go ahead and ask me a question in the comment section. And I'll stay here for about a minute. So if you want to know anything, guys, just ask me a question in the comment section right now, guys. I'll stay here for a minute. Just talk about some things that I found interesting about Raw. But that should pretty much wrap up my review, guys. So this is your last chance to ask me a question about, do any of you guys want to know any questions that are going on at all, guys? Because I'm here, guys, live and extreme, guys. So you never know. I mean, was it good? It was okay, but... And also, guys, if you're a fan of video games, I'm going to do a WWE wrestling series called the Bryan series. I'm sure you can all make out what that's going to be, guys. But I think that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for watching, guys. I really enjoyed doing this. Hopefully we can do it again sometime, guys. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Should be fun. Should be good, should be fun. So thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you in my next video.